That's the overall of this whole spread, is making sure that you're working on yourself and putting all that energy into your growth and your development. And the ideal partnership that we see for us at this moment is the Emperor and the Fool. It's like you got to give structure to the beginning of a journey that you may not know where it's headed or where you're going, but you're trusting. You're trusting at the universe, your ancestors, all your spirit guides, that everything is leading you to right where you need to be. So the structure, the power, the effort and energy that you're putting into something, the things that you're taking care of, you may not know why, but you just have to go with it and trust it. And it's like you have your ancestors on your side. You have all your memories that have led you to this position that you're in. Now, all the things have made you who you are. All those things are your strength. All those things have developed your mind and your heart to be able to take on whatever battles and tasks and goals and dreams that you're making at this point in your life. And so just prove it. Prove that you're the best for this situation. Keep showing up. Keep giving yourself over to what you know you're great at. You're going to be tested, but you're ready. You have everything you need. Just trust it. That is the energy of this spread that I'm looking at. I'm just going to pull a few soul journey cards. Like that. On the bottom of the deck, we have freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And we have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Fear, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Relationships, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Gratitude, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. The bottom card, freedom, having free will, being able to do whatever it is that makes you happy, what makes you feel right, makes you feel like you're doing the right thing at the right time, that you're in the right space, what feels good for you. Like, we're not here to just people please for others. It feels good when you can make others happy, but only after you've made yourself happy first. That's the total energy right now, is what do you need? What do you want? And judgment, it's like you're taking everything into account to come to an understanding. It's like a final decision that you're making about things right now. Everything that's in your life, you got to take stock of it and come to a final decision if it fits there or not. There's a lot of things that keep us stuck, that we're afraid to move forward on, that we're so used to. The unknown is difficult sometimes. Change is difficult sometimes. We're beings of comfort. But that's like the Fool card. It's like you have to test your resolve to live in the energy of love. You have to test your resolve to trust whatever it is that is going to work out, that it's going to be what you need, that's going to be what you want, that on the other side of the whole journey, it's going to be some tumultuous stuff, some difficult things, some beautiful things. But on the other side of it, what it is that you want and need will be waiting on you. It's like that's the other side of fear, is to trust it. In relationships, I'm attracted to the people who serve my higher good. Do the people that you have in your life serve your higher good? Do they really care for you? Do they show that? Do they invest in you the same way that you invest in them? It's better to take a road alone than to drag someone along with you. or to carry them on your back, or to feel no connection or no support. All the relationships in your life have to support where you're going, what you see for yourself. And trust. I'll accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Again, that ties in with the Fool that we was talking about, is that you just have to trust that you know your intuition, your emotions, your logic. You have to balance all of those together and know that it's guiding you to your greatest manifestation. And there's always gratitude. It's a lifestyle. There's always something to be thankful for, even when there's hardship, even when there's trials, even when there's troubles. It's like when anything goes wrong, I always have to tell myself at least 5, 10 things that are right in that moment. I can't focus on the negative, because what we tell ourselves is what we manifest. What we keep talking about, we keep bringing back to us. What we believe, the universe wants to give it back to us. If you believe that, let me affirm what you believe, and it's going to keep sending you more and more and more of that. Don't sabotage yourself by believing all these negative ideas, negative thoughts, and then speaking it over yourself. Have gratitude, speak in love, speak life into yourself, speak life into your dreams, speak life into your relationships. Let's get something for closing. So, see the energy that's showing up. Seeing and acknowledging all of this that comes up. What's the best way, most beneficial way to move forward? Bottom card, 8 of Swords. It's like untrapping yourself. Only you can keep yourself stuck in a situation. It's your choice. You can stay where you are, stay stagnant, or you can get yourself out of any situation you're in. It's all in the mind. It's all in the heart. All in the way you talk to yourself. Swords is communication. All in the way you talk to the people around you. Swords are communication. The 6 of Swords is come back from rock bottom. That sometimes things can't work out the way you want them to. Sometimes you've given your all to something and it can't progress. It's arrested. There's no development. Sometimes you just got to move on. But that ability to move on, it's like you trap death. It's like you're able to like release. So you start to come up. As soon as you drop all those heavy burdens, you already start your ascent upwards. So it's that energy of a real comeback from some real difficult stuff. And then the next card after that, the 10 of Cups, one of my favorite cards. It's what I want in my life. Ideal partnerships, relationship security, financial security, trustworthy relationships. The things that you love, being able to do more of them to draw you into it. It's a very beautiful completion. And then right after that is victory. The 6 of Wands, being recognized for that greatness that's within you. It's people celebrating what's good in you. You being able to show that. People being able to see it. You wear it on you. They can smell it on you. You know. So it's like when you let go, you're going to draw in exactly what it is that you desire. And you're going to be able to trust it. It's like that's victory in itself. And then we had the card, the 9 of Wands, sleepless nights, worries, anxiety. You know, that energy of like, oh, I'm really trying to trust it, but I can't stop my mind. I can't stop the worries. And then after that, we got the Three of Coins. It's like cooperation, creativity, everybody playing their part. Um, it's also the card of a celebrity, but it's like everything running like a fine-tuned, fine-oiled machine. Like it's letting everything serve its purpose, play its part. So you worrying about if it's going to work out. You worrying about the creativity. You worrying about the cooperation. You're worrying about if it's going to really work out and be prosperous. And whenever I get the card of worries, I always ask, okay, I see the worries are there, but what is it really? King of Wands, Two of Swords, the Hierophant. And so you have a visionary, someone who can really get things done, who can see the ideas and bring it forth. He moves forward with a lot of passion. You know, it's an energy that really gets things done. And then the stalemate, truce, difficult decisions. It's always a decision. And the words, the difficult words, the harsh words. In that space of making the decisions of what you're going to do to create cooperation. You got to think like the high priest. Honorable, loyal, diligent, traditional. What works right? What makes people feel heard and felt? How do you create these spaces to bring forth that sacred energy that's inside of you? Because that's what the Hierophant does. It's like the institution that brings forth that raw spiritual force that's inside of the high priestess, or that's inside of you, that's inside of your intuition, your innate knowing, your emotional intelligence that's just bubbling under the surface. The high priest, the Hierophant, creates the space for that to be brought out to the world. So as a visionary, you have a whole lot of difficult decisions on how to do that, and that's where your worries are. But know that if you just follow through and you untrap yourself from those fears and you trust that it's going to be great, it's going to build success. You're going to be able to cooperate with yourself, your mind, your emotions, with all the relationships you choose to keep in your life. It's all going to cooperate and bring you to your highest manifestation. Blame, imagination, empathy, growth, and patience. So I accept responsibility for my well-being. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So we know where we've been, but use your imagination to see where you're going, to dream up your ideas and your plans. What does it look like? Like truly create a vision of that. See yourself in it. See yourself doing it. Feel what it feels like. Because like attracts like. If it's already in you, it's going to come to you. And you got to understand yourself. Why you still feel pain sometimes. Why you still feel hurt. But then also why you have the ability to release it. Why you have the ability to move forward. Like we talk a lot about empathy for other people. But this moon is so focused on your personal growth. We need to talk more about having empathy for ourselves. Understand both sides of you, all angles of you. Acknowledge it, understand it, accept it, surrender to it, and then grow, move forward, become greater. Turn all of your hardships into the things that lift you up. Let them be the stones that you build with, that lift you up. And just be patient with yourself. Everything is happening as it should. So don't lose faith, don't lose hope. Don't walk away from your dreams, because it's all coming to you in divine time. Keep building yourself up. Keep loving on yourself. Keep accepting yourself. Put your energy into you. That's where you're going to see the greatest growth. And when you do that, you're going to attract everything that you desire that's in divine order for you. The ideal partnership, the ideal relationship, the ideal job, the ideal situation of earning and creating legacy, and the things you want to grow old with, how you see yourself, ideal health. Everything's going to come to you if you put the work into you first. And I'm going to stop there with this message. Thank you for joining me. Peace.